So I actually watched this film in the wee hours of the morning. I woke up at 6:45 to watch a film, and then I had to go to work, so I didn't get to do a video. But this was actually a Joseph Cotten film that I have not seen, which is rare. I've seen most of his films, but there's a handful that have eluded me over the years, and one of them was this 1958 science fiction Technicolor film. It's actually the last film RKO made before it was went into bankruptcy, and then it was later released by Warner Brothers. This would be From the Earth to the Moon, directed by Byron Haskin, based on the novel by Jules Verne. In it, shortly after the Civil War, Joseph Cotten is a munitions producer who made a lot of money making weapons during the war, and he has created a new kind of power called Power X. He thinks he can shoot a rocket to the moon. He works with a metallurgist played by George Sanders, and they eventually end up, first they're fighting each other, but eventually they end up working together to shoot a rocket manned to the moon. This also includes George Sanders' daughter, played by Deborah Paget. And the hour or so leading up to them getting in this rocket and shooting off to the moon is a little boring and a little talky and a little stagey. But everything that happens once they're on the rocket, once Joseph Cotten is in straight up mad scientist mode, once Cotten and George Sanders are in like dueling sweaters between a crew neck and what's that other sweater called? The cardigan. Oh man, the last half of this movie is or like third of this movie is so much fun. It's so delicious. It's so cheesy, in all the best ways, that I wish the hour leading up to it was as good as that last half hour. But if you're gonna be great, at least going out with a bang this literally goes out with a bang, is a great way to end a movie. So I recommend it really for that last tidbit. It's just so much fun. It's a beautiful Technicolor. Before, because it was RKO, it was Technicolor instead of that Warner Color. Warner Color is not as great. Joseph Cotten is deliciously just unhinged for the bulk of this movie. At one point, he smokes a pipe and he does like that like smoke rings thing, and it's nice. George Sanders is really good. They have great sort of animosity chemistry where like you can tell they hate each other, but they also respect each other's brains, and it's just great. I have not read From the Earth to the Moon, so I don't know like if it is a great adaptation or what. It does have kind of a cheesy ending, like a straight up like Jules Verne shows up and you're like, maybe you don't need to have this ending. But otherwise, I thought it was a fantastic film. I really enjoyed it. I love everything with Joseph Cotten, so I may be a little biased here, but if you like Joseph Cotten and you like some sci-fi and you like your Jules Verne, I think you'll like this film. This is actually the last film I'm going to be watching in September. Go out with Joseph Cotten, because I'm heading out to the Pordenone Silent Film Festival again this year, so look forward to a roundup of that in October when I get back. I'll probably watch way too many films again. It'll be fantastic. You can get From the Earth to the Moon, I think, on DVD, and it is on Watch TCM right now until next Tuesday, so definitely check it out, and I will see you on the other side of Pordenone.